y'all. Welcome back to my channel.
I said, hey. Welcome back
to my channel. Oh, y'all, I'm laughing because I look cross-eyed today.
You are cross-eyed.
It's something with my lash, honey.
It's your eye, girl.
Oh my goodness. Jazmyn is cross-eyed today. Anyway, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jazmyn W.
You said
comedian
that.
Jazmyn W. That is, yes, I am a comedian. Yes, I do stand up. Yes, these videos are going to be funny because I'm naturally funny, okay? I hate to brag, but I have to do it. You might notice that I'm in a different setting today because I'm at home in Texas recording this video. I took a little vacation to see my family because it's been a year since I've seen them. So,
During
yeah,
COVID?
it's time for me to come home. So this reaction video is going to be a little bit scattered because I was watching the show last night with my mom, my sister, my auntie, and we was loud. And dying laughing at all of the things. All right, before we get started, I must let y'all know I have a podcast called Colored Couch Conversations where I talk to a different woman of color every week. The episode that came out this week is called Black Women 101, and it's literally everything that two black women would talk about in 60 minutes. So please check the link below.
It's so good.
Check out and subscribe to my podcast. If you've listened to it before, it would be great if you could leave me a great review. It has 5 stars on Apple. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, y'all know on my channel, I always start with the most boring couple nowadays, okay? And we are going to start, this is going to be hard because this was actually a pretty good episode. I have quite a few notes on everybody here. You know what? Let's start with Henry and Christina for a change.
Girl, what?
Because they were the most boring this week to me. Anyway, I have the fewest notes on them, you know. Henry's friend, Kristen, isn't it ironic that her name was Kristen? She came to the house to talk to Henry about how his marriage is going. And Christina's friend, I don't remember his name, came to the house to talk to her about how the marriage was going as well. First of all, Henry, be with Kristen.
Period.
We all know that's who you want to be with, okay? Kristen want to be with you. Kristen wanted to be with Henry, but she thought she was going to find somebody better in life, and she hasn't found that person, and she's stringing Henry along until she finally gets to the point where she's going to settle for him, period. Now is the time, okay, Kristen? Be with him. Be with each other, okay? We saw from the very first episode at the wedding that Kristen likes Henry. So
yep.
Be with him. And did y'all also notice, for all the people who think that Henry's bad at communicating, did y'all see how well he communicated with Kristen when she was there?
Flawlessly.
Do y'all see how well Kristen knows Henry and what he likes and what he doesn't like, what's going to turn him off and stuff like that?
Yep.
One thing that Kristen said in her conversation with Henry is, I don't know about, if she's going to go back to the old Christina. There is no old Christina, y'all. Y'all are not going to fool me with this her being off of her medication stuff. I'm sorry. I do not think that she has changed.
I just don't believe it.
One thing that Christina said when she was talking to her friend about being single, she said people wanted to marry me. Girl, if people wanted to marry you, why are you on the show?
Lies.
If everybody wanted to marry you so bad, Christina, why are you on the show, girl?
Explain it.
You had options.
With a Z.
Your last man had 5 cents in his bank account. That's who you talking about, girl. Bye. I'm done with you. And you know what? Henry said that during the cycle of their relationship, their marriage, that Christina is always making these slick comments. She's being shady. Like on last night's episode, she said, oh, this is before we knew each other. Better days, right?
Girl.
Nobody wants to be with you when you talk to somebody like that. I'm sorry. Even if you guys were just still trying to get to know each other and really liked each other, for you to say better days and pretend it's a joke, comedians know that all jokes have some truth to them, which I don't understand, because before that you had 5 cents in your bank account. So I'm really confused. I mean, Christina is literally homeless. So I don't understand how before meeting Henry, this was better days. Now you have an apartment, your little stipend from the show, you got a husband. I don't understand how this was better days before you met Henry. How?
Right.
Please explain it to me. I'm sorry. They flash back to Christina and Henry kissing on their wedding day. And it did look like he enjoyed that kiss. But my family, my auntie and my sister said he probably hadn't been kissed in so long, honey. He would like a kiss from anybody at that point.
A dog at that point.
So that could have been the reason why Henry was like into the kiss a little bit. He did look like he wanted to kiss her a little bit more after they stopped kissing. I don't know. The bottom line is, I've been saying this for weeks now, Henry don't like you, Christina.
Exactly.
That's why you tried to retaliate against him and talk about his insecurity. How is Christina going to talk about Henry having low self-esteem when she is is begging and pleading to be desired.
Thirsty, just dehydrated.
And I'm going to leave y'all on that. The next couple, let's move on to Bennett and Amelia. Why is Bennett's sister here with this duck at the dinner table?
Girl, if she don't go along with Daffy the Duck and get out of here, girl.
What is going on? First of all, Bennett's sister is missing a few bricks, okay?
A full
we
load.
already knew that when she told Amelia that Bennett did not want to have his own kids. That wasn't her place. That was none of her business. Second of all, why does she have a stuffed animal at the table, and why is she talking about birdseed? I'll tell you why. She wants her own show, and guess what, honey? You're not going to get it.
Nope.
You're not getting your own show, sweetheart, okay? I don't know what her name is. What is her name?
Girl, we don't know.
I don't know, but Bennett's sister, you're not getting your own show. I think that's why she's on here talking to Bennett about this. And where is his crazy mama at?
Right.
She had a stuffed animal at the table, and then she's reading cards. Child, anyway, she used soulmates and twin flames in the same sentence. Those are not even the same things. She says, oh, you and Amelia are soulmates. You're twin flames. Those aren't the same thing, girl. So I know you don't know what you're talking about. Soulmates and twin flames are not the same thing, y'all, okay?
Right.
The last thing I'll say about Bennett and Amelia is Amelia got this haircut. She probably got this haircut because she was entering into residency to be a doctor or whatever. And the haircut looks so good on her. She went from Dr. Granola to Dr. Amelia at that point. So I was really proud of her for getting a haircut and looking like she might have washed it. Let's move on to Woody and Amani. Woody and Amani had some interesting conversations this week, okay? $150 a week for dates. That's what Woody has set aside. That's $600 a month for dates. What are we doing? We don't have to go on a date every weekend. Let me tell y'all something. Married people do not go on dates every weekend. I'm sorry.
Let them know.
You know, we have hobbies. We have lives, separate lives together. We have friends, honey.
Relaxing.
Married people do not go on dates every weekend. I'm sorry. How often? I really want to know, how often do y'all go on dates?
Girl, they gonna lie.
Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Because I'm married and we go on dates like when the world was regular, probably like twice a month, once a month. You know what I mean? Because, honey, I don't even want to date you every weekend, honey.
I don't.
We live together. Child, Netflix and chilling at home to me is a good little date. And this weekend, I'm going to mind my business, like at the mall or like outside by myself.
Right.
Woody said he spends $500 to $1,000 a month on clothes.
And where did the clothes go?
Yeah, Woody, when you live with your grandmother, you can spend $1,000 a month on clothes because you don't have to pay bills.
Right.
You don't have to pay a rent. You don't have to pay a mortgage. When you live with your granny, she cooking for you. She's paying all the bills. You got a dark little room in the back of the house. You can spend $1,000 a month on clothes.
Right.
Where are you even going, Woody?
Nowhere.
I can see if Woody said he spent $250 a month on clothes. Like every now and then he pick him up a shirt, pair of pants, you know, maybe a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes come out, he spent $250 on them. Okay. But $1,000, Woody has never even looked this clean in no episode that I've seen him. I've never seen Woody wear anything that costs $1,000 on the show.
Ever.
Child, anyways, we actually saw that Woody has a problem with spending even more so when he went and bought Amelia a pair of diamond earrings for their 30-day wedding anniversary.
Girl, a mess. 30
days and you buying diamonds? I'm sorry, diamonds are not a 30-day gift. I'm sorry. No. When you start a new job, your probation period is longer than 30 days.
90 days, girl.
They didn't say how much those earrings cost. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't hear how much the earrings cost. But I'd be interested to know how much they cost him.
And who paid?
But you know, Woody lived at home with his grandmother. He has money saved up, honey. How long he been living there? Woody, 29, 30? He been there 11 years, honey. He better have lots of money stacked away, okay? The last thing I'll say about Woody is his locks look really good. I like those. I'm glad he got locks instead of doing those little ponytails, space buns, and that little perm ponytail he had at the top of his head. That was not cute. No, I didn't like that. Karen and Miles, and we'll save Olivia and Brett for last. Y'all, first of all, Karen gets on my nerves.
All the way.
On her Two Truths and a Lie, I was in pageants growing up, and tennis was one of my favorite. She literally thinks she's so classy, mature, intelligent.
Too
but
good.
She hasn't handled this whole situation being married for the first time in a classy way, in an intelligent way to me. She's missing out on a good thing by brushing Miles off the way that she does.
Yep.
Girl, we get it. You're a beauty queen, Karen. You're gorgeous, okay? You're probably very book smart, but you're not good at making decisions when it comes to relationships, at least, okay? Because you're missing out on a good guy here in Miles. When Miles said that he wanted to get tattoos with Karen, she looked very concerned. Now, Miles didn't say he wanted to get ring tattoos. He didn't say he wanted to get matching tattoos. He said that Karen mentioned that she wanted a tattoo. And Miles already has a whole sleeve of tattoos. So he said that we are going to go get tattoos. He never said that they had to be matching. Now, if maybe he said that off camera, but she looked very concerned. And then in the next scene, she was matching outfits with Miles.
Girl, just mixed messages.
I thought you didn't like Miles like that. I thought you didn't. Did Miles match you or did you match her? That's what I really want to know. The producer's not even asking the right questions on these shows.
Right.
I want to know who got dressed first. Did Miles match Karen or did Karen match Miles? That's what I need to know right now, immediately. Okay? And the other thing I'll say is, aren't matching outfits played out?
Yes.
Do y'all do that?
Girl, no.
Because I don't like that. I don't match with my husband. No. Maybe if we both wearing black, okay, we wearing black. That's like a old black couple thing. You know, when y'all going on a cruise, y'all match y'all outfits.
Tom Joyner.
And he wear a hat and she wear a bonnet. Child, no, that's not a young person thing. I'm sorry. When Karen and Miles met up with Amelia and Woody, why did Karen not say a word during this entire lunch?
The whole time.
I get she's like the most introverted person out of the group, but she literally did not say 2 cents. All she said was, this is hard. Girl. She said this is hard when they asked her what did she learn about being married over the last 30 days. You can't name one thing you learned about being married. Maybe the first thing is you have to compromise.
Right.
Maybe the second thing is a husband's not there to just rub your feet. Maybe the third thing is that Miles is sweet and romantic and trustworthy.
Yep.
Maybe the fourth thing is you can't just run back to your apartment and sleep in your apartment when your husband says something you don't like. And she can't name one thing. She talking about it's hard. Miles at the lunch was talking about he wasn't sure if Karen is attracted to him. During that time, I said, to me, I do not find Miles attractive. I don't. And my aunt and my sister said, I'm going to stop you right there.
They did.
They find Miles attractive. He's an attractive guy. And I said, okay, well, get me together then, okay? Shout out to all the people who find Miles attractive. I do not. But there are plenty of women that do, so I don't understand. If Karen, she's single, she already said that Miles isn't her type. Maybe he's just not her type. So maybe we're all being too hard on Karen, because maybe at the end of the day, she's trying to be nice, but Miles isn't her type. But at the end of the day, if that's the case, she should just say that and move on. Let Miles move on with his life, period. So Miles got Karen the t-shirt that had all the Black love couples on it, which I thought was really cute. And the fact that they could add their name to it, I thought was also really cute. And Miles wrote Karen a nice note. It started off very generic, okay? I hate generic notes that start off like, learning and growing with you each day. Okay, that's very generic, okay? You can pick up a Hallmark card that says, I want to learn and grow with you each day. That's nothing unique. But at the end of the note, it started to get a little bit more personal, which I appreciated. But then after that, Karen gave him 2 kisses on the cheek.
Girl, after that, you need a kiss on this dick, not no cheek.
Why are we kissing your husband on the cheek? Why are we kissing your husband on the cheek? Why? Mm-hmm. Don't nobody want a kiss on the cheek after giving you a thoughtful gift. That to me was seal the deal that Karen is not into Miles.
Not even a bit.
If she ends up saying that she wants to stay with Miles, I am going to spit out my cocktail. I promise y'all. I will be so surprised, because don't nobody kiss no man on the cheek when he gives you something thoughtful and sweet and you like him. Karen, what has she done for Miles?
Nothing.
We know that she got up in the middle of the night and she cooked him that meal at midnight. Okay. We know that she gave him a foot massage. Okay. He gave her a foot massage on the first night.
Sure did.
He brought a chef over to cook for her. At the end of the day, what has Karen really done for Miles that has been sweet, romantic, or thoughtful? Has she written him anything?
Nope.
Has she gifted him anything?
Nope.
Has she sat him down to talk about how much she appreciates him?
Negative.
Before, like, without scolding him about the things that he's done or said? No, she hasn't done any of that we've seen. Brett and Olivia are a really good example of there are lots of things that go on that we do not see.
Allegedly.
Behind the scenes. So, you know, that's a note right there. But what has Karen really done for Miles that has been romantic or sweet or thoughtful? Nothing. She thinks that smiling at him and treating him nicely and speaking in a soft voice is romantic. Guess what? Newsflash, it's not.
At all.
It's just regular. It's regular. Girl. Anyway, finally, let's move on to our last couple, Brett and Olivia. At the top of my notes here, I have Brett is cross-eyed. Honey, Brett is cross-eyed and I'm cross-eyed.
Both of y'all.
Maybe I wrote this last night, so maybe God was like, oh, you want to talk about somebody being cross-eyed? You cross-eyed. Brett shows Olivia affection off camera.
Shocker of the episode.
Brett shows Olivia affection, but only off camera. Because on camera, he's an asshole. I feel like during the conversation with Pastor Cal, Olivia was really holding back. There are some things that she wanted to say, but she didn't say because she was on camera. And she knows that Brett has some issues with being on camera and being completely transparent. She was being very confusing with the way that she was describing the situation. She was like, oh, I can't really tell if he's being genuine because he puts on for the camera, but behind camera, he's a different person. Like off camera, he's a different person. I think it's because Brett is an a-hole on camera.
Right.
And off camera, he pretends that he likes her. I think that's what the confusion is. I can't say for sure. She says that he's very image conscious. To me, it sounds like Brett maybe has a girlfriend or somebody that he likes and he came on the show for whatever reason, maybe to make money, maybe to be seen, maybe as a dare, who knows? And on camera, he's not going to be the same person with Olivia that he is off camera. He is a sarcastic booty hole, but behind the scenes, he wants to cuddle up and get sugar from Olivia.
Right.
I think that they just are flirting like two people alone in the house would flirt, period. I mean, let me know if you think I'm wrong for that. The thing about it is, Brett is not looking good on TV. He's looking better off camera, actually. Like, if looking good for television is his current strategy, I don't know what he's thinking because he's literally, like, he's not likable at all. Being sarcastic, being rude, not wanting to go on dates, not wanting to spend $1, honey, is not looking good on camera. I don't know what you think that is. I'm sorry. It annoyed me as a woman, okay, from a female's point of view, because Olivia had to explain that she's not mean. She's like, I'm really not mean. She had to explain herself for having a serious conversation with Brett. But Brett is mean.
Right.
Why are we talking about Olivia being mean when Brett is a butthole? Brett is literally a dookie hole, but she has to talk about how she's not mean.
Apologize for it.
At the end of the day, and I'm gonna say this. Olivia has asked Brett to change his face.
Can you blame
She literally don't like the way that he look at her. Change where he lives, even though he bought a house. Change his sarcasm, which is his personality, basically. She wants to change his face, change his personality, change his investment. She wants him to change his point of view on how they should spend money. Y'all don't need to be together.
Period.
This is not a match. When you want somebody to change their face and their personality, girl, anyway, listen, y'all know I love to hear your comments below the video. So please let me know what you thought about this episode. Thank you so much for watching this because you know it's later than I usually post. But you know, I'm here at home with my family, so y'all can wait, okay?
Y'all really can.
Anyway, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, honey. What are you waiting on? Okay? What are you waiting on? And I will see y'all next week with another Married at First Sight reaction video.
Bye.
Bye.